We have to find a junior and senior reviewer for the theses, and the difference between the two is that the junior reviewer can be someone from the CNS Masters, and the senior reviewer has to be a professor, but it can also be a PhD or a postdoc, but they have to have some more experience in the field.
And then when we have the reviews back, what we have to do as an editors are presenting those papers to all the other journal members.
So misconception is often that we ourselves do the reviews, but that's not what the editor does. We only find people to do the reviews. I decided to join the CNS Journal Team because, first of all, I thought it would be a great opportunity to meet new people. Certainly at the beginning of the year, you don't know anyone, and this is just a group that you then already have, basically. And then another reason is that I was also interested in being part of the peer reviewing process and creating a journal, because I feel like before I had some ideas about what it was. I did some reviews in my bachelor, but it's not the same as being part of the whole process and really seeing every step of the way and doing a selection meeting and all these things. It's very different, I feel like. So I was curious to see how that was actually.
What I've learned by joining the CNS Journal is actually that many people can work together and doing different things, and in the end you have a pretty amazing outcome. It's something that you don't realize when you're doing your work, but then when you share it, actually it's pretty cool to see that everything is growing super fast and in a very solid and meaningful way.
Something that I've learned from the journal and being part of it is that the peer reviewing process is not as I thought it was, like not entirely as I thought it was beforehand. I feel like before I had this idealistic view about peer reviewing process, and now I've just learned that everyone basically has this job and then on the side also does peer reviewing. So just like us, we also have our study, we have lots of other things, and we also have to peer review or find reviewers, and go through the whole process. And I think it gave me a more realistic view on how that actually goes in real life.
You can learn some interesting insight, not only of how the academic world works, which is pretty useful, but how to teamwork in a different way, which at least for me, I wasn't that used to.
Don't stress out about everything because you're in this with other people. The editor team, I think this year consisted of 5 people. So it's not like you have to do everything. You can count on the others in your team as well. You can always ask for help from anyone, basically.
My advice, join